Alright, in this video I want to show you an idea I'm using for my opener. Uh, I will produce a coin magically, and then I'll say time is money and money is time, and I will do this, and then I'm going to show you an effect. I'm gonna get out the cards. I get out the cards, and what I do is I'm going to go through and show all the cards are different in the pack. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to force the ace of diamonds on someone. So I would use a classic force. If you miss the classic force, then I'll show you this force that I would do, which is a Hofstadter force. I'm running the Hofstadter force underneath here. So if they went past the force, you just Hofstadter underneath and you say touch one. And if they touch one further down, you don't say the bottom or top card. You say that's too easy. And then you're doing the Hofstadter force, which is just like that. You just make a switch and then set it down. So this is a retention action. This was in the middle, and you tried to classic force it, and you're using this as an out. Let's say they went a little bit further and they pointed, because you say just point to one. And when they point to one, you Hofstadter it, right? Now here's the retention idea. It should look like you just did this, okay? And what happened is, as you did this, you're going to make a switch. So it's kind of like a little, think of it as almost like a top change. So that's the idea for the switch. Then have the spectator shuffle the deck because it's forced. They can shuffle it all they want. And then the idea is you say, I'm going to have you time me, okay? How long it takes to find the card. And you make a card spin out, and you just glimpse the top card, so you make sure it's the wrong card. And you say, looks like I missed. Sometimes I miss. And you say, but then you turn over here, and so they find the card on the back of your pocket watch. So that's an idea that I'm playing around with. A lot of these ideas I'm playing around with are lately are these little revelation type things. Another idea would be have a black poker chip and you're doing a spellbound. And the spellbound that I would do is I would have this palmed in my hand, okay, and I would have the coin, and I would do a coin routine, and then I'd go to a spellbound here. I would spellbound it, right, and then from here I would lap. As I'm showing this, I would lap this. This would go right into my lap from here. And there's a good idea for a lap is you don't have to bring your hand to the edge of the table. If your hands cross, the arm will hide. See that? It hides the gap. So this is something I'm playing around with. It's basically, instead of having to come to the edge of the table to lap it all the time, your knees are together and you have it in finger palm. And this is another thing. After you do the spellbound, this is another thing. Let's back up just some ideas. After you do the spellbound, this is an idea where you can hang it upside down. This is an idea from Dan Garrett. And then you pop this up, and then as you set this down, see, because your hand doesn't have to come to here, like I said, your arm is covering that distance from here to here, right? See this gap. So as you set that down, you can lap right there, and your arm covers the distance of the, so it looks like you never technically went near the edge of the table. So that's a nice idea. And then you do a paddle move with this, and then you do a card force on the five of diamonds. And then when you just rub it with the finger, this is the idea. Instead of having to cover with the hand, you rub it with one finger or with the magic wand, and you make the revelation of the card. So this is something I'm playing around with, some ideas. So I hope you like those little ideas. Please like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more magic.